at 4.
Banner number 18 has been secured. The Celtics are NBA champions.
We did it! The Celtics fighting tooth and nail.
I'll lose all my teeth for a championship.
From an impressive offense.
It's a Boston three-party pitcher. He loves these. Puts it up, hand front of the buzzer.
To a dominating defense.
They got a piece of it.
The Jays are overjoyed.
My partner in crime, Jason Tatum, he was with me the whole way.
I need him through this journey, and he needs me.
Boston, it's time to cue the duck boats.
What day's the parade? Are we talking Thursday? Friday.
For a Celtics championship celebration.
The Celtics already taking their new trophy on the road. Just one station was there today to capture Jason Tatum leading the team on a flight down to Miami for some much-needed and deserved R&R. Don't worry, they'll be back Friday for that championship duck boat parade.
Can't wait for that. The Celtics winning their record-breaking 18th title last night. The Celtics now have the most championships in NBA history. Fans have been waiting 16 years to hang banner number 18 in the rafters. Look at that. Count them. 7 Sports anchor Maury Hirsch-Gordon live for us at the Garden to kick off our T7 coverage on the C's. Did you just sleep there at the Garden, Maury?
You know what? I probably could have, Jadian. I could have set up a little tent outside. The weather was nice and warm last night, and we could have soaked it all up overnight. But the Celtics now are NBA champions, 18th time in their franchise history. Let's bring you back. Before the season started, the bar was so high for this team. They met those expectations in the regular season, far and away the best team during those 82 games. But then they backed it up during the postseason, and it all culminated into a memorable Monday night last night at the Garden.
And now it's my honor to present to the Boston Celtics the 2024 Larry O'Brien Trophy and the NBA Championship.
The Celtics meeting and exceeding preseason expectations, capping a dominant run with a record-breaking 18th title, giving Jason Tatum the championship that cements his place in franchise history.
All the guys I looked up to won a championship, multiple championships. So now I can walk in those rooms and be a part of that. It's a hell of a feeling. This is more. I dreamed about what it would be like, but this is 10 times better.
Jaylen Brown continuing to silence his critics, adding a Finals MVP award to his collection of hardware, validating his draft position, contract, and status among the league's elite.
To be here in this moment now, through all the years, through all the doubt, through all of the ups and downs, through all of the adversity, through all of the everything, it just makes the story that much sweeter. But I can't even put it into words. It just feels great.
In his 17th season, Al Horford can now call himself an NBA champion, finally experiencing what drew him to Boston in free agency nearly a decade ago.
I never forget what Danny Ainge told me in that meeting. He said, you can win championships in many places, but there's nothing like winning in Boston and nothing like winning as a Celtic. And that stuck with me from that meeting. And I was like, man, I'm trying to be great, and that's what I want.
And Horford and his teammates now bonded forever. The sweetest reward of all for the two-time champion Drew Holiday.
Winning is also always great. When you do it with people that you love to do it with, it feels great. And when you see your teammates celebrating and jumping on each other and throwing champagne, there's nothing like it.
Just a special group of guys, a special coaching staff that I'm just thankful to be a part of. And, it's unreal. And I'm just trying to enjoy the moment and not get too lit.
Celtics go down 80-21 record this season as the second best record in franchise history behind the wagon of the 1986 club, and they do it against arguably their most hated opposition in the league in Kyrie Irving. He comes into Boston and they completely shut him down all series long here at the Garden. We're live outside the Garden today. Maury Hirsch-Gordon, 7 News.
It was an emotional night for Jason Tatum. Tatum joined by his son Deuce, showing him just last night how much this win meant to him. Tatum has been in the league since 2017 and can now call himself a champion. Trey Dare is live at the Garden with that part of our coverage.
Yeah, Jason Tatum, a 3-time first-team All-NBA player. He is one of the best and most marketable players for the NBA worldwide. His resume has it all, pretty much everything that is, except for winning a title. Well, now he can check that box. joining the company of some of the game's all-time greats.
I'm curious to know what you said to Deuce after this, but I guess I'm more curious, what did Deuce say to you?
Yeah, he told me that I was the best in the world. And I said, you damn right I am.
Jason Tatum sharing a moment with his son Deuce and having the 17 banners worth of historic pressure lifted off his back.
These last 7 years have been a roller coaster, up and down. I had to listen to all the that people said about me, and tonight it was worth it.
The playoff run looked easy. The Celtics 16-3 the last 2 months, but the journey was anything but.
Coming up short and having failures makes this moment that much better, because you know what it feels like to lose.
Now Tatum is a winner at the highest level in the city of champions.
This is at the top of the mountain. To know that we're going to be engraved in history.
And history is made together. And for the modern-day Celtics, Tatum and Finals MVP Jaylen Brown are headlining the record books.
It was a full team effort, and I share this with my brothers and my partner in crime, Jason Tatum. He was with me the whole way.
We didn't care who got Finals MVP. I know that I need him through this journey, and you know, he needs me. It was great to see him have that moment and share that moment with him. I'm extremely happy for him, well-deserved.
Hey, coming up later this summer, Jason Tatum can join an extremely elite list. Only 6 players all time have won an NBA title and a gold medal in the same year. Tatum's going to look to do that next month in Paris. And of that list, Tatum can even take it one step further, truly joining royalty among the NBA's elite. Only Michael Jordan and LeBron James have won a gold medal and a title in the same season. We're live outside TD Garden, Trade Air, 7 News.
Just One station was there as the Celtics loaded up to head south for some time off. Jason Tatum holding on to the Larry O'Brien trophy as he boarded that flight. Look at that. And Just One station able to get our hands on the championship trophy. Of course, Steve Cooper posing with it earlier today before the Celtics took off. Steve is joining us live at the Garden right now with more on the Celtics travel following their big win. It looks like you weren't going to let it go, Coop.
I wasn't. In fact, I was going to bring it to you, Johnny, just so everybody knows, and that was well worth it. I'll tell you what an experience today. You know, the heat is on around here at the Garden, but so too is the celebration. It hasn't quit since last night. The Celtics are the toast of the town today, and for that, the Celtics coach is grateful. How does it feel to be the champs of the NBA?
Feels good. Just a lot of gratitude.
Gratitude from the NBA's newest championship head coach, Joe Mazzulla, speaking to us Tuesday morning just hours after the Celtics won the title and banner 18 for Boston.
What does it personally mean for you? It's just been a long season. You saw the city last night just cheering for you guys. What does it mean for you guys?
Like I said, it just means a lot that we were able to do something together, build great relationships in the organization. You know, and not just this year. I think everybody that's worked for the Celtics who have helped all the people get to this point, everything that they've done has helped us to this, and just be able to share in that together is important, and nothing better than being able to represent the city.
Led by Jason Tatum clutching that championship trophy on the tarmac at Hanscom Field before boarding champion Air, taking the team down to Miami for a little R&R to celebrate the title. The bright and shiny and glittery trophy catching everyone's attention, including yours truly.
Where's the front of it?
That way.
Right
No,
here?
the other way.
Right here?
Yeah, that's the front.
Okay, hold on. Derek, how you feeling?
Feels good, man. I feel good.
What's it feel like to be an NBA champion?
It feels unreal. It's amazing.
No rest for the weary, and Derek White was on cloud 9 when he arrived to catch the plane. His nephew joining in on the celebration.
Any message to the fans of Boston after their celebration last night? What do you want to say to everybody?
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Mazzulla and J-Tay sharing a memorable moment on board the plane with the Larry O'Brien trophy before it was up and away.
What's your message to Boston fans?
The fans is just gratitude. You know, Boston is Boston because of the tradition, the players, the people that have worked for it, but also because of the city and because of the passion and the pride and the expectation, everything that comes with it.
All right, in case you missed it, well, you probably don't care, but here it is again. There it is, right there, the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy right there. I don't know who that guy is, but anyway, what a day it was around here to catch up with the Celtics and to catch up with the trophy. And again, team's going to hang out down in Florida for a little bit, but they will be back just in time for you know what. the Duck Boat Parade on Friday, which kicks off here at the Garden. We're live outside the Garden. Steve Cooper, 7 News. My phone's already ringing off the hook.
For this to be the Bill Russell MVP award, and it just, I got nothing, man.
Jaylen Brown talking about the impact of winning the Finals MVP. He and Bill Russell both have fought for civil rights during their careers. Our Rob Way is also live at the Garden with more on their connection.
Ryan, Jaylen Brown says it is unreal to win this award named after Bill Russell, and the two of them have a lot in common.
Bill Russell would be so proud. The 2024 Bill Russell Finals MVP goes to Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown cementing his place in Celtics history and winning an award named after a C's legend he looked up to.
I can't even put it into words. Just Bill Russell and what he's meant for me through my Boston journey, and his spirit, everything that he stood for.
The legendary center Bill Russell helped lead the Celtics to win 11 titles between 1957 and 1969. Russell even becoming a coach during that time. He also had a massive impact off the court, becoming a champion for civil rights. He took part in the 1963 March on Washington. More than 60 years ago, Russell also organized a player walkout when some black Celtics were refused service at a Kentucky coffee shop. Since entering the public spotlight, Brown has been fighting for civil rights and social justice as well. In January of this year, he was at the State House advocating for a bill to keep 18 to 20-year-olds in the juvenile system, where they must attend school and be in rehab programs. And after 91-year-old civil rights icon Jean McGuire was attacked in Franklin Park in 2022, Brown stopped by as she was recovering. He gave her a signed jersey, saying he looks forward to talking with her more about the community. Now, as he has another major milestone in his career, the award named for Bill Russell will be right by his side.
I just came in and kept my head down and told myself I'm going to just keep working and to be here in this moment now through all the years, through all the doubt, through all of the ups and downs, through all of the adversity, through all of the everything, it just makes the story that much sweeter.
And Jaylen Brown joins a big list of names I'm sure you will know for this MVP award. The last two Celtics to get it were Paul Pierce and Larry Bird. Certainly a list he wanted to join. Live outside the Garden, Rob Way, 7 News.
It has been 16 years since the Celtics have hoisted a championship banner, and they are ready to celebrate with their parade with their fans. But people do need to be aware about the heat that's going on in the city right now, especially on Friday. 7's Kimberly Bookman live for us in Boston with more on this. And boy, it's a testament today. It's hot out there right now, Kimberly.
It's a scorcher, Jadian. We talked to Mayor Wu, and she says there was a lot of back and forth between the city of Boston and the team as to when to hold this parade. Usually the players like to have it immediately after the win so they can go home and rest and relax. But because of this weather, they needed to push it till Friday.
Another rolling rally is set for Titletown. On Friday, Boston's Duck Boats will usher the Celtics championship team through the city.
Win a championship, we throw you a parade.
It kicks off at 11 a.m. in front of TD Garden on Causeway Street, passing by City Hall Plaza, then by the Boston Common on Tremont Street, heads to Boylston Street by the Heinz Convention Center, before returning to the place where the Celtics will now raise Banner 18.
They just want to have that time to be with their families and celebrate, and the fact that they've been willing to stay to allow us to get past this heat wave is another huge service for the city of Boston.
With 90-plus degree temperatures predicted to last through Thursday, Friday is expected to give a bit of a break, but officials know the parade route will still be hot.
The whole event should probably take about 90 minutes from the time they start rolling to the time they end. And as it goes by fixed points, folks can go back about their business, go back inside, go in a store, cool off.
There are misting stations set up throughout the city for people to cool off.
We were excited to come to Boston to be in cooler weather, and then we saw that the heat wave was coming, so when we saw this, we thought it was pretty awesome.
Authorities are expecting more than 1 million people to come to the city for the celebration and are urging everyone to take public transportation.
A lot of maintenance has been done in advance to ensure on the day of the parade and through this heat wave We have crews that are out and about and ready to respond should something occur.
And you can see one of those misting stations right here over my shoulder here at City Hall Plaza. EMS tells us they will have extra people on hand going up and down the parade route to help anyone who needs any help during this heat. For now, reporting live from Boston, Kimberly Bookman, 7 News.
Let's take a live look at Boston here. Obviously, it's hot out there right now, and this is going to be the situation here on Friday. It's going to be less hot, still humid out there, of course, for that Duck Boat Parade. The city officials are warning everyone, still be careful out there. Meteorologist Kelly Costas here with more on Friday's forecast. The humidity is still going to be there, right, Kelly?
That's right. So temperatures are going to be into the 80s, not the mid to upper 90s like they are going to be tomorrow and Thursday. We do have a chance for storms. I will say as we get closer to Friday, we'll be able to nail down the exact timing a little bit better, but it's still going to be very, very warm and very humid. So here's the thing, temperatures low to mid 80s, that also may change quite a bit depending on the storms, but it feels like temperatures in the upper 80s toward the end of the parade. And the other thing is, and I'm trying to think of the most professional way to say this, when you have adult beverages in the mix and it's very warm and it's very humid and there's really big crowds, and also the fact that concrete holds on to a lot of heat, there still could be some issues there. Not as bad as Wednesday and Thursday, but still, I just want you to be careful. A sports drink, a granola bar in a little satchel bag or something like that, I think would do you some good. This is a long-term forecast model, but just showing you those chances for rain that we have on Friday.
Kelly, thank you. This new title is now the 13th title for the city of Boston this century. It's the Celtics' second since the Patriots started the unprecedented run back in 2001. The GOAT himself, Tom Brady, quick to highlight this latest championship, writing on social media, another one in Boston. Now, our Celtics coverage continues for you this afternoon, coming up at 4:30. The C's with some star support at the Garden last night. Dorchester native and New Kids on the Block star Donnie Wahlberg speaking with 7 News following the championship win. And at 5 o'clock, we take a look at Jaylen Brown's MVP performance, not just last night, but throughout the Celtics playoff run to the title. And stay with the news station as we all celebrate the Celtics. We'll have complete coverage leading up to Friday's Duck Boat Parade here on the air, online, and inside the 7 News app.